Hi guys, welcome to RS Technology. This is Sai Kumar. In this video, we are learning assignment operator. What is the assignment operator in generally? Assignment operator is nothing but assigning a particular value into a variable. The assigning operator is defined with place is equal to symbol. Okay, we will see the assignment operator working style. Okay guys, we will see here. For example, we have a is equal to 10. See here guys, what happens. For example, here is equal to is a operator. Operators works like, for example, here there is a 10 which is right to is equal to operator. The value will be stored in the variable which is located to left side of the particular operator. The operator uh, assigns to the variable. For example, we will see here 10 stored in A, and if you want to print A value, it will display the 10. Okay, uh, which is the correct way to assign a value, and how to assign a value to particular variable we will see. For example, a is equal to 10, then here a becomes 10. And one more thing, int a means variable we are declaring as int type. After declaring anywhere, we will able to assign the particular value. For example, int a, after some time I will give a is equal to 20, then a will become 20. And if you want to print a value, it will print in console as 20. For example, we will see 20 is equal to a. 20 is equal to a. It will give error. Why error? There is a rule that we want to store particular value which is located right to the operator. We want to store that value into the particular variable which is located into left side of the particular operator. That is the rule. Okay, we'll see here 10 is equal to 10. It is also not possible because we can't store particular value into value. We able to store a value into a variable. For example, one box is there. We'll store something so sweets or anything into particular box, but we can't store particular sweet into particular sweet. Okay guys, uh, it will also give error. And one more thing, for float b is equal to 50.2. It is the, here b is the float type variable. 50.2 is the float type value. We are storing float type value into float type variable. It is possible. It is possible. It will display as 150.2 in console. For example, we'll see char ch is equal to, for example, s. It is also possible. Here ch is a char type variable. We are storing character into the particular ch variable. Here ch float here hint are nothing but data types. What are those data types? Data types are used to give particular memory to a variable. For example, here a int int a is equal to 20, guys. Int a is equal to 20. What will happen here? What will happen here? It 20 is the range of int. So here int a means a variable assigned with integer type data type. So we only store integer type data into particular a variable. Here 20 is the integer type data. So it allows to store in a. Okay, now guys. Okay, we'll see. For example, char name of 10. It is char array. We will store. It will create 10 bytes of memory. 10 bytes of memory to store a character variable. And we'll see name is equal to Sai Kumar. It will give error because string copy not allowed. We have to use particular function called strcpy. Note string copy not allowed. We have to use strcpy function. strcpy function. And one more thing is a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to 100. Here we'll see a value, b value, c value becomes 100. Firstly, 100 will store into c. Where guys? 100 will assign to c. Then c becomes 100. Now c is 100. So if c is assigning to b, so it is not a but variable. It becomes a value. In the c there is 100. So we allowed to store c into b. So in b 100 will store. Now b becomes 100. So 100 allocates to A. So then A, B, C all will become 100, guys. For example, we'll see a small program. In C language, we want to write one program. We must include particular header file to our program. For example, we have different header files like as include stdio .h. What is this? What is header file? Why we need to write this? I will say, guys. Here we can see stdio means standard input output header files. Why header? Why we need to include our program? See, if you want to perform particular operation, the operation related predefined functions are uh, stored in these header files. For example, if we want to print a particular string, the printf functionality defaultly stored in stdio.h. What is the include? We are including the standard input output header file to our program. Okay. If we want to write the program, we must start with the main. void void main. Main is the function. So we want to enter open and closed brace. Every function contains braces. We want to start a program. We must start within the scope of the main method. Scope is nothing but open and closed curly braces. Okay, guys, open and close to curly braces. In open and closed curly braces, whatever we write, it will be execute. For example, I'll take a, int a particular variable. I am assigning a is equal to something 10. Okay, now guys, we'll see int a is equal to int a. We first here it is declaration. What is this? Here we are declared declared a variable. Here we assigned 10 to a variable. Assigned 10 to a variable. Okay, now guys. Then we want to print a value. So we need to use printf function. In printf function, what you want to print, you want to give within the bracket, and we need to enter semicolon after end of the braces. And the semicolon means end of the statement. If you want to print integer type value, we should use %d, comma, which value you want to print, the value place after the comma. I want to print the a value, so I am giving a here. What will happen? What will happen means the a value is integer type. So a value here, a value become 10. The 10 comes here. The 10 stored in %d by printf. It will print to console. It will print where? It will print to console. The output will be 10. Okay. Thank you guys. We will see practical in next video.